Right, hello. So this is going to be a relatively quick video today, and then I'm going to be featuring this in a bit more detail on another video done with the proper camcorder. But this is a Jager AP74, and it's basically a 22 long rifle clone internally of an M16, or AR15, however you want to look at it. I'm assuming if it was semi-auto only, it would have been an AR15 clone. Now, one thing, it doesn't have a forward assist on it, so I guess that makes it closer to an XM16 rather than the sort of later AR15, M16A1 type versions. It has a triangular plastic handguard like the original M16s did. You can also get these in wood furniture, which look really nice because they look like the service rifle from Fallout New Vegas. So how this worked, how they've deactivated this one I can't show you, but there would be basically the magazine catch. And how that would work is the magazine is actually smaller than the external mag. So where that looks like a 5.56 mag, there's a smaller 2.2 LR mag inside that comes out. So externally it looks like the real deal, but it's actually 22 long rifle. So it would be cocked the same way you'd cock any of these, with that. But that's deactivated, obviously. And you've got your bit there, like the extractor port, that should open up. But again, it's when it's quite flush, it's hard to do it with one hand. But where it's deactivated, it doesn't sort of ping open on its own. Yeah, I can't get my finger around that easily from this angle. But basically, that would have been where your extractor port is, but that's deactivated under there. So, yeah, this is quite cool in the sense that, you know, it's the closest you're going to get to a replica M16 in the UK without spending loads of money, or an AR15 platform. The reason being is because, although M16s are very popular rifles, and there's lots of knockoffs of the M16 series and the AR15s, because they were never that popular in the UK, you tended to not get a lot of them on the deactivation market. So what you ended up with is things like this, where the AP74, because it was in 22 long rifle, lots of people could own this theoretically on a Section 1 license without much issue. So quite often, you know, if somebody then, you know, decides they don't want their guns anymore, they might have them deactivated to at least keep them as a keepsake or whatever, they don't sell them. So, that's essentially what this is. Like I said, it's a nice thing. Obviously, would I rather have a real AR-15 or an M16? Like, you know, obviously, yes, it'd have to be deactivated compared to this. Yes, but I do like that, you know, this is quite close to the original M16A1 visually. Whereas the problem is a lot of the more modern AR-15s look very different now in terms of like handguards and stocks and everything. So this definitely looks a lot more like the Vietnam era one. So what we'll be doing in some other videos on this is comparing it in size to some of the other sort of common rifles of the Cold War, like AKs and FALs and that. Because this is pretty good in terms of like size replicas of getting all the dimensions right. So that will be coming up in another video where you see it with a load of other sort of Cold War era rifles. If you're in the US, I think these are actually still available. Like, I don't think they're still made, but I think there is a market for these. So I have some videos of Americans shooting Jager AP74s. As I said, I definitely like the wood furniture one more than the plastic furniture one, but beggars can't be choosers. And also, there's a blank firer version of this. So if in theory you find a blank firer for sale, you can own it, you know, fully working. And I think it's 8mm blanks it takes in that one. And how it works basically is, I think because they can't legally vent it at the front under UK laws, I think the vent's about there where the bayonet lug is. And it vents sort of downwards or just to the sides there. I've actually shot one. And, yeah, but sadly, I've not actually seen any of those for sale for ages because they're quite sought after. But yeah, so then you just have a removable mag, you put your 8mm blanks in or whatever it is and shoot it that way. But anyway, there'll be a members stream tonight at 7 PM if it works, because often people don't get notified about those. And yeah, there'll be a proper video coming up on this soon when I get a bit more time.